Hello everybody and welcome to another episode from the medieval realm, the realm of Vasten. My name is Fixxitt. Welcome back. And we are here at the end portal, but some things have changed. I died. That was one thing that changed. I died again. It's okay, no big deal. But let me show you how I died, because I was an idiot and didn't quite elytra well. But this is the end portal. Remember the quarry? Remember this huge quarry, this entire area, this dugout? Well, last night I spent mega time, actually over the last 2 nights technically, I spent mega time shearing black wool, placing it, and placing dirt over. And this morning, today, I had a good chunk of time to use some of the massive amounts of stone we have here and build the outline of what will be... man, these guys hit pretty hard and have a pretty aggressive attack range. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be the beginning of the end temple kingdom tower. So this is the... Up there, that is 10 blocks shy of build height. That is how tall the tower is going to go. These towers are going to connect. And in the middle, this X here was just a count. So I could figure out exactly how far we got to go here. Take care of this guy who doesn't seem to be responding to me. Okay. In the middle, this is where you fall down in. It's not completely done yet. I still have like one wall left to do that I'll work on maybe later on tonight and should finish it out. I've gone through really truly a massive amount of iron, but what I figured out is while doing the shears, if I enchant them with unbreaking, they last a lot longer. So I've been using a lot of our unbreaking 4 books that we have in various fish farms all over the world. I've probably enchanted 5 sets of shears and gone through them all. So yeah, it's a lot of wool. But anyway, this is going to be the project that we start today. Now, just like the banking clan project, this entire kingdom is one building. Obviously, it's very, very, very large. This inside, this entire, that's going to be a tower that goes up to build height. I'm not exactly sure of the dimensions of it, so I thought I would do these towers first. So this is going to be another one, just like the banking clan, I was saying, or just like the Castle of Sandrascu, that is a huge build that we just get to little by little by little. There's also the problem of we need to landscape this. Like right now, it's just a giant square, and I want it to be very much in the landscape. So we'll get rid of all this cobble, and then do something where like it looks very swamp-like, you know. Unfortunately, the black wool is 1 block under this grass. See, that's the invisible black wool. So I can't get any water in there unless we were raised water height, which I don't think would look right in a swamp. So what we'll do is instead we'll take land out of here and just make it a little sort of jaggedy pattern, so it looks very natural. But yeah, the quarry is basically done. Like outside of one more wall of black wool. Now I think I have about 20 blocks left on this wool, and each block, each row is 2 stacks of wool. So I need to get 40 more stacks of wool sheared. So it's actually, we have so many sheep over at Joe's Sheep Emporium that it's surprisingly not that incredibly difficult to get that much wool. Hold on a second, I've got to put my baby down. Excuse me. Cough right in the mic. That's nice. Sorry about that, ears. Anyway, yeah, so here's the plan. Now, I think that the initial plan is going to be to build in some depth by getting some, probably mostly stone. And I think I'm going to put the stone... Of course, I don't have any here. Let me go grab some stone. We have so many materials. It's really... I mean, it's really amazing how much we have here. I've just been constantly taking it. So I think what I'm going to do for these towers and everything to add the depth that we want is actually put the row of stone back here. That's going to allow an entire inside row of detail And since this is these towers are so big, and we don't really need, I mean, I don't know what the inside of these is going to house. You know, that's going to be something that I work out with Ulrich probably, who's the interior master of the realm. That's probably going to be something that we get to later. But so I think the next step is going to be put all stone, regular smooth stone here. And then, now I don't know. This is going to be a lot easier if I probably this would be a lot easier if I did some like variation like while I'm doing it. I don't know. Let me see. So it'd be something like, you know, just as I place kind of random stone, because I definitely want this sort of randomized thing, just probably with the smooth stone making up probably about half of it, and then all the different stone variations making up the other half. You know, it's going to be either way. This is going to be kind of a pain to do, and it's going to take a long. This is going to take a long while, but I can't think of really a better way to do it. So, you know, just be like, just kind of, you know, random whatever. Just keep bouncing back and forth. So, you know, let's see how that looks. That was very random. Yeah, I mean, that would be fine. So that's probably what we'll do is just, excuse me, just as I go, just keep, you know, yeah, so just something like this. So I obviously I have a lot of work to do, and it's gonna take a long time. But yeah, that looks pretty good. That's nice and random. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take this the whole way up on all of these outside towers. That's what I want to work on today. I'd like to at least work on maybe the first part of this tower and then do it on all four. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, this is gonna be another project that we just do a little bit one day, a little bit another day, you know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So let me get working. As long as my boy here is sleeping, sound asleep, and we'll come back. Okay. Okay. Well, look. Oh man, I hate to come on every segment and be like, "Wow, this took forever," but man, I don't know if I've just been on like big projects recently. Well, yeah. I mean, I know that is the case. I have just been on big projects recently. Oops, I missed one. But my goodness, this, yeah, man, a lot of stone and a lot of time. Okay. Anyway, fortunately, I have the first segment here done. So, yeah. You know, I need to make a decision here on how symmetrical I want these to be. My initial thought is quite symmetrical. You know, that's my gut reaction of building, is that I make things the same. I think in this particular case, it probably would be a good idea. However, that being said, it's going to be a bit of a pain to do, but I think that the payoff will be quite nice. So this is pre-detailing. Now the next level is going to be, I'm going to actually detail as we go here. So say, for example, these towers, I think this is the middle spot. Let's just open up through here. Yeah. So these towers, each of them are going to have stairs that go the whole way up to the top, and that's how you're going to get in. That way you can get in through any of the 4 towers. That's going to be the initial plot. I'm not too worried about the inside for now. What I'm probably more worried about is getting some nice, good detail work on the outside. I probably want these to be quite busy, but I need to come up with the idea. Now, the idea is going to be, I am going to use glass in this build. I'm going to use purple and green glass, just like the other end temples around the world. That's going to sort of be what sews them all together. So I'm going to be able to put windows. I'm going to be able to put round windows wherever I want. So I'm going to start by actually putting in some big round windows here, and then sort of detail from there out. That way, those will be the big focal point. So my boy's waking up now. I have successfully built the entire way through his nap, and it is time for me to go be a dad for the rest of the day until nap time tonight. But I was just saying on my Discord, which, by the way, if you're watching the series and you're not on my Discord, jump in and say hello, because that's the best place to see, you know, things as they go. And also maybe make some suggestions, give me some help. That would be nice. But I was saying on my Discord how I had forgotten. It's been 2 years since I had a little baby, a little bit more than 2 years. and I have forgotten how much time. It's like during the day, it takes up all your time when they're both awake, but at nighttime, I'm just like, hold him. You can't do anything. And he's not really to the point where he's sleeping that well on his back. So I just hold him and just grind. So I have gotten, that's how I got all this wool done and all this stuff. I'm just on for hours a day, more than normal, more than ever. So it's been really fun. But yeah, I mean, I've had lots of time to grind, not as much time to record and stuff because I can't talk that much and that loudly, and I don't want to get on and whisper like I did in the beginning of my Simply Magic series because I was holding my first boy there. So anyway, I think this is good. I think maybe one of the next things I'm going to do is put a platform up at the very top. That way we know, and then that is where whenever you take your plunge from the different Church of the Ends, that's where you will port to. That way you can do the long fall down. I think that'll be kind of fun. All this stuff in the middle can go. I just want to keep these on the outside here. Although actually, you know what? No, I lied. This is going to be nature on the inside. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is going to be nature. So actually, I could get rid of these. This was just to sort of find the center points and stuff like that. So, but yeah, okay. So I'm going to get in some windows. If I can get in some windows today, I think that would be kind of a success. Let me see how I'm doing for materials. I bet not all that well. Do I even have a sand chest here? Miscellaneous, maybe? No. Yeah. Let me show you how much I've gone through. I have gone through, yeah, empty. Yeah, okay. So I've gone through this much stone just to build this thing already. And I'm just, obviously the very initial portions of this. So let me get some windows put in here. I think I'm going to have to probably go over to Sandrescu and get some sand. I don't seem to see any. Unless I have some in the gravel chest. Barely. Not nearly enough. Okay. So I got a little journey to make. I'm going to run over to Sandrescu, grab a bunch of sand, smelt it up. I'm not sure actually how I'm doing with lapis here either. Oh, fine. I'm doing fine for the purple. And cactus I can get over in Kyle. So yeah, I got some materials to go get. Let me go get that stuff. Can I do it? Nope. Nope, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, quick. I'll see you in just a few minutes. Well, a good bit of building is done here. And I have a couple decisions I got to make. I've kind of gone with using cobblestone as kind of the accent because it's so sort of distinct instead of the opposite way, which I would normally kind of put cobblestone in the background and stone in the front. But I just kind of thought it would be maybe a little bit different look. I want to use a lot of stone brick, and cobblestone in this build, along with, if I use any wood, I'm going to use dark oak. And then, of course, the green and the purple glass, same as all the other Churches of the End. So, there's still not enough detail work, but what I kind of thought that would be kind of cool is make some supports here, but then up at the top, I have kind of a half of one of the symbols of the Church of the End. Let's take a look here. I have, I've got to grab some more cobble. Where the heck did I put it? Where is it? Over here? Nope, that's stone. Well, it's fine. I'll just use stone. I have cobble somewhere here. I've misplaced it. So, let's see here. Something like this. And we'll just do that. That'll be fine. And then there. Okay. So, one of the symbols. Oh, my boy's falling off my chest. Okay. Okay. Get back here, buddy. Okay. One of the symbols of the Church of the End is this sort of little stand, which I will show you right after I sleep. I don't know if you can hear my 3-week-old who's sleeping right here on my chest. Sound asleep, except for not quite really. Hopefully he'll go back to sleep so I can finish doing this episode. But yeah, so they have this symbol. Let's see. It's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. And then something like this. Like this, that, this up, and then this, something along these lines here. Like that, this, and like that. Yeah, that's sort of the symbol. We'll have these sort of littered throughout, but that's the symbol because it's kind of like an ender pearl, right? And we have a few of those in Callahol Church at the end, and I'll do a few of the other 2 churches that we have, both in Port Bray and in Sandrascu. Okay, so what I kind of thought with these cobblestone is it's kind of like half of that, and I think we could use that sort of imagery a lot on this. The other important decision that I have to make is the ring going around this glass up there. Stone brick there, it looks nice. It doesn't stick out that much. This maybe doesn't look quite as nice, but sticks out more. I'm kind of thinking this, even though it's going to be a big pain in the butt that I have to go back through again and replace it, but I think it's probably going to be worth it. In fact, I've had pretty good luck. I can ender pearl. The green glass is solid block, so I can get up there fairly easily, usually, with a few ender pearls. So, I think what I'm going to do, this is going to be a really short episode, but I mean, obviously a really short in length for watching, but a lot of building has taken place. I think what I'm going to do is probably wrap this up here today. I do want to get back and do some recording on the Villagecraft server. It's something that I've not been around for about a month as getting ready for and this baby and everything. So I think this is probably as good a place as any to call this one now, even though it's quite short, and we'll get back to it next episode. Next episode, I actually want to break away from this for a little bit, because again, this and the banker clan, the banking clan builds are going to be such major builds that we're just going to sort of pick away just little by little by little on this. So I'll change out the circle there, but other than that, maybe we'll just come back next time and just do some more building here. So or probably we'll do something, maybe I do want to work on the village of Tanis, which is I think going to be a pretty fun build, so maybe we'll do that next time. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give me a comment. That's the thing that I appreciate the very most, is some sort of comment saying, hey, I like it, or I don't like it, or here's what I would suggest. That would be great. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.